welcome back to the channel, everyone, as we continue the first season of the Akron Zips Dynasty, playing in the MAC Conference, as we are coming off of our fifth loss of the season to the Bowling Green Falcons after we had won two straight. So we are sitting at 3-5, and we are playing another 3-5 team in Buffalo. The interesting thing about Buffalo is that they are the team that Mr. Hurricane has been using. So I know a lot of these players, and I think this is pretty interesting and pretty fun as I get to play the other side of the coin here and play against a lot of these players that we've come to love from his channel. But with that being said, here we will try to pick up this win. We've already won 3 games, which is more than we've won in the last, 3-4 seasons in real life. So I think haven't won more than 2 games the last 3 or 4 years, as Taj Bullock completes that one for a first down, and we're moving the ball here. We're going to hand it off to Marquise Williams. He's picking his way through all the trash, and he's able to pick up 9, and that's a solid run by Williams, who had a pretty good game on his last outing. 11 attempts, 79 yards in the score, and the game before that, as I believe he had around 77 yards in the score. So he's had the high hand lately as we fake it there, and that is going to be incomplete. It will be 3rd and 1 for the Akron Zips offense early in this game here. I formation. We're going to hand it off to Jordan Simmons, who's going to pick up a first down. So we faked it to Jordan Simmons before, and that didn't work out, and we just handed it directly to him this time. I formation look once again here. We're going to hand it off to Kellum this time, and he is wrapped up after picking up 3 yards by George Wallow on the defense. That is a name that I don't recognize from Mr. Hurricane series. Going to give it off to Marquise Williams, who picks up a nice gain. Initially, he had a lot of room, and if he would have gotten one more block, he would have probably been off to the races. But that will still leave us in a 3rd and 2 situation here as we come out in the flex ball. Going to hand it off to Jordan Simmons, who barrels forward for a fairly simple first down that time. And I think in this game, we are going to use a lot more of our flex bone here. Going to hand it off to Simmons once more. He has some room to operate, and he picks up a solid 7 yards. So you see Simmons here on the season. He only has 199 yards on 55 attempts and 4 scores. I hate that for him. I've discussed this. I wish I would have gotten him involved more. But the reality is we didn't, but he's getting involved early on in this game on his 4th attempt already. Can't quite get the first down, however, as we are going to hand it off up the middle this time to our backup tight end, who I believe is at Hunter, who's going to pick up the first down easily. Split T-look, going to pitch it out to Simmons. Simmons has the corner. Simmons sheds a tackle, and he's going to pick up 8 yards. Now in the flex bone look here. Bullock, he's going to keep it himself, looking for room, and he finds just the barrels forward. I thought he was going to have just enough, but he continues his hard running, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 3. Bullock on the straight-up keeper. He's going to fall forward and power it up for 6 points, and that is a hell of a start here for the Akron Zips offense. Exactly what you wanted to see here in the first drive of the game, driving downfield and scoring a touchdown. 14 plays, 86 yards, just under 4 minutes, and we have the momentum early on, and hopefully our defense can feed off of that, as Buffalo will have the ball for the first time here. Down 7-0. Sean Dolak and Tyler Doji are players to highlight for the Buffalo Bulls, which Dolak, I do recognize that name. And here we go. Operating out of the shotgun with twins to the left here. Gonna hand this ball off, and he is wrapped up quickly after only a gain of 3. That is I'm not sure who the running back is right at this moment, as we'll pick up these names momentarily here. Shotgun look, going to bring a guy in motion here. Going to do a fake. Going to deliver it back to the running back, but he's taken out fairly quickly in the open field by the defensive back. I believe that was Paul Lewis. So 3rd and 4 for the Buffalo offense. Dropping back. Time to throw, but it runs out, and that is intercepted. That is picked off by none other than Devontae Golden Nelson, and that was a user interception. So I was lurking out there in the flat area, and the quarterback tried to throw it late, and I end up with the user INT. So it gets hard on those, and as this series progresses, you'll see me do a lot of that lurk in the flats there, just like I did to get user INTs, because the computer seems to, at least on Heisman level, they seem to, when nothing else is downfield, they just kind of try to blindly throw it in the flats a lot of the times. And if you sit over there, 9 times out of 10, they're going to try and throw it. And even though you can't really see your guy, if you're sitting out there and you just hit triangle or Y, whatever console you're playing on, you'll usually get that pick. So here we go. Jordan Simmons on the 2nd and 6 is going to only pick up 1 yard, but it will be a manageable 3rd and 5. And it's Lamar Sperling. That's the name of the running back for this team. I knew it for Buffalo's team, because that's the same guy that Mr. Hurricane was using, as Bullock is forced to throw this one away, but we are still in field goal range, and we will definitely take the points here. Kick is up, and it's good. I'm not the best field goal kicker, but one thing I've been blessed with a solid kicker. You see those half sleeves. That's the look we were rocking back when I was in high school. I miss those half sleeves. Bring those back. Need some gloves or something. But here we go. Gonna fake it here, and he does not have any time. Time runs out quickly for the quarterback, and he gets rid of it. It'll be 2nd and 10. And I'm trying to remember this quarterback's name, because I believe it's the same guy as well. Here we go. Dropping back. This time he does have some time, but it runs out, and he's going to be sacked. And I believe that's C.J. Nunley who's able to get him. So one thing I have done is praise this defensive line, and I'll continue to praise them. They're not going to give you a lot of time to throw. They're not going to let you run up the middle a whole lot. And here we go, as the blocker just kind of whiffs. Nunley beats him with speed, and he buries the quarterback into the dirt. It will be 3rd and 19 for the Buffalo Bulls offense. And you see the Zips backing off in loose coverage here. Dropping back this time. There's time to throw. He dumps it off to his running back this time, Lamar Sperling. No, actually, that's, I think, Henderson. I'm not sure. But either way, that doesn't go anywhere. It'll be 4th and 14, and the Bulls are forced to punt it away. Golden on the return. Doesn't have a whole lot of room to operate, and will begin on the 38. Here we go. We hand it off to Jordan Simmons out of the flex bone. That doesn't go anywhere. Now we are back in the I formation look here. Gonna fake it to Simmons. Bullock has some time, using his legs going to the left, and he throws it away. Which usually you see me scrambling to the right, but we scrambled to the left that time, so something a little bit different. Shotgun look this time, going to bring his guy King in motion, rolling out, tries to deliver that to who knows who, and that falls incomplete. Luckily, the defender wasn't paying attention. Otherwise, as they get the handoff here, stiff arm and shedding a couple tackles is the running back, A.J. Henderson, who picks up 19 yards. And Henderson is actually the starter. I don't recall Mr. Hurricane having A.J. Henderson on his squad. Lamar Sperling must be the backup. Or maybe Sperling is a wide receiver. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, that was a great run by Henderson. And that will be a 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bulls offense. Going to hand it off to Henderson again. Why not? He does pick up a solid 5 yards before he's wrapped up and brought down. And we'll see what the Bulls cook up here on 2nd and 5. If I'm them, I'm probably going to try another handoff. And that's exactly what they do, but that goes exactly nowhere as Brian McCoy wraps up Henderson and throws him down for a loss of 1. 3rd and 6 this time. Finds a crosser, sheds a tackle, powers up. Did he get the first down is the question. Guess it won't matter because they'll get the first down anyway because somehow, without rhyme or reason, Shaman Cooper decided he was going to rough the passer. So a 1st and 10, I think it may have been a first down anyway, but it'll be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bulls here. This time there's 3 pass catches to the left here for the Bulls. Going to bring their tight end over here. Going to hand it off to Henderson, who has a little bit of room. He's going to go down after 4 yards. As you see, Kobe Bryant leads the nation in interceptions. I like Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's one of my favorite defensive backs this year in college football. Going to hand it off to Henderson. Henderson has a ton of room. Going to shed off a tackle before he's undercut eventually. But that is a huge gain by Henderson before Paul Lewis finally brings him down. 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bulls. They're going to hand it off to the backup back this time. He's going to go down pretty quickly. Shaman Cooper's able to get him down. And that was actually Lamar Sperling, who's the backup right now to Henderson. Henderson comes back in the game, and I wouldn't be shocked if they try and hand this off. No, they drop back and throw. That is incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 2. What will the Bulls do? Dropping back. Gonna try and throw it again. And the defender was there, but he can't turn around and make a play on the ball. That was Joey Hunter. Nick McMillan gets that touchdown. But that was Joey Hunter who was in great position. If he just turns his head, he's probably able to at least knock that one away. But he doesn't, and the receiver gets position and scores the touchdown. So 10-7 ball game. Akron Zips favor right now, but we're only up by 3. And here we go. Golden on the return, finds some space, and that is a solid return back up to the 25-yard line as we'll begin the drive in solid field position here. For the first time, we get a power shotgun look here. Gonna fake it inside, and Bullock's gonna keep it, and he's gonna pick up about 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Wishbone look this time for the Akron offense. Here we go. Speed option look. Pitches it out to Kellum. Kellum has a lot of space out there. Kellum down the sideline, past the 40, and he gets out to the 35-yard line. If he had a little bit more speed, he's probably still running, but we will definitely take that as we are in the duos, I believe, for the first time in this game. Speed option look once more, and Bullock has room on the keeper, and he's going to pick up a solid 12 or 13 yards. So back-to-back plays, and it's showing here that the Bulls are weak on the edges. So maybe that's where we need to start running the ball. But this time we do try him up the middle with Jordan Simmons, and he picks up 3 yards. We'll see what the Zips choose to do on 2nd and 7 here. Under center in the I formation look here. We're going to bring Newell in motion here. Going to hand this one off to Simmons. He has a little bit of room and picks up about 3 more. So it will be 3rd and 4 from the 18-yard line for the Akron Zips. This time split back out of the shotgun. Going to bring Israel Polk in motion here. Dropping back. There's nothing there. Bullock gets rid of it, and he's going to keep us in position to fight for points as opposed to throwing an interception or taking a sack. As we can see, Bullock just growing up before our eyes here in the first season for the Zips. And when I say Bullock, I mean myself. So I'm not throwing passes that I shouldn't throw as much anymore. Getting rid of the ball and keeping us in position to get points as opposed to trying to do too much, taking sacks or throwing interceptions or fumbling the ball. So It's been good job. It's been great seeing Bullock kind of grow up a little bit here. Here we go. As they give the ball off to Hunter there, and he only picks up 2 yards. They're going to give it off to him again. He cuts it back. Had some initial space, but luckily we're able to come down and make that tackle. And that was number 2 on the tackle. I'm not even sure I have him. Oh, it was Damon David. Duh, I should have known that. As dropping back, and that is the best completion of the game by Shields, who's the quarterback. I believe is it Jake Shields? Because I do believe I heard that name. I'm not sure if he started, but I think he did start for 1 season for Hurricanes Dynasty. As he sends his man Hunter out in motion. We were all over that, but I whiff on the tackle. Or I'm calling him Hunter. It's Henderson. So I apologize for that. But this time Amar Sperling gets into the game. And the quarterback's dropping back, and he goes down. And that's C.J. Nunley once more who gets the sack. And I have to give that one a little bit to the coverage, but it's also on the quarterback because I feel like he just didn't get rid of the ball. He had time initially to get rid of that. He didn't, and he gets sacked. So 3rd and 18 for the Buffalo Bulls offense. Hunter dropping back here, and he throws it into the dirt. So the pressure started coming. He couldn't get rid of it. Or he does get rid of it, I apologize. And it'll be 4th and 26 for this offense. Golden is going to receive the punt here. He has some room. He gets the corner. Golden down the sideline, and that is the best return of the season for him, getting it back to the 48 for the Akron offense, up 13-7. Bullock on the play action. There wasn't really anything there, and he gets rid of it. So far, only 2 of 8 for 52 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions for Bullock. So kind of an ugly passing stat line so far. Here we go. Bullock dropping back once more. He's going to find a crosser. That's Newell. He's going to get wrapped up before he can get the first down. But that is a gain of about 9 yards, and it will be a manageable 3rd and 1 for the Zips offense. Coming out in the split back look, shotgun formation. Gonna just hand this one off to Kellum, who sheds a tackle and picks up the first down. Kellum hasn't done a whole lot so far aside from 1 really good run on the option, but he does pick up the first down here. And here we go. As we see Marquise Williams enter the game, we haven't heard a lot from him either, but Bullock does complete it to Israel Pope, who, say it with me, we haven't heard a lot from so far in this first half. So we haven't heard a lot from our playmakers so far in this first half, and we want to change that as Bullock delivers the pass, but it is off target. Could have been caught, but can't blame the receiver completely. That would have been a difficult catch. Bullock runs out of time, gets rid of it. It will be 4th and 2. Will the Zips choose to try and kick the field goal with Garrison Smith, who's been a very good kicker? No, they will choose to go for it here on 4th and 2. Duos to the right. We're going to pitch it out there to Kellum. Kellum has a ton of space, and he picks up the first down and then some. So Charles Kellum, whom I said had been fairly quiet, has his second big run of the day here. Trio of pass catches to the right here. Bullock rolling that way. Nothing's there. He gets rid of it as he takes a shot. Trips to the right once more here. Kellum to the left of Bullock out of the shotgun. Bullock changing some things up here. Drop back, looking for a pass catcher, and he's going to find Adrian Norton across the middle, and that's a gain of 5. So it'll be 3rd and 5, already in field goal range here, so we should walk away with points regardless here. Bullock dropping back, running out of time, and he takes a sack. That's something we talked about, him not allowing to happen. We hadn't been taking sacks or making bad plays. Nonetheless, we're still in field goal range for Harrison Smith, but he misses it to the left. So that sack proves to be the undoing there, and we don't walk away with points. 13-7 ball game. The Bulls get it back with 50 seconds left. Dropping back and delivering to an open guy. That doesn't go too far, and the Bulls have to burn a timeout. 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and 3. Plenty of time in the pocket this time. Going to deliver it into the flats to the tight end. He's not getting much as we make a great open field tackle. That was Gold and Nelson, and we'll let them have those all day long. Here we go. This time, an empty backfield for the quarterback. He's going to find a crosser again. We come down and make the tackle once more. And as I stated, you guys can have those flats and crossing routes. We will come down and make the tackle. You're not getting much off of that. Here we go. Dropping back. A lot of time. Going to try and deliver it to the flats again. And we had, it looks like Damon David was out there waiting as Jack Shields. I've called this guy all types of names. But Jack Shields delivers an incompletion there, but it'll be 3rd and 1. Shields dropping back. Has a lot of time, climbs the pocket, but he is sacked for the 4th time. We'll call a timeout for, just because we had him. 7 seconds remaining. We'll probably pop off one more play. Here we go. We give it off to Marquise Williams, who's had a really quiet first half, but he does pick up a quick first down. We'll call one more timeout, and we'll try to squeeze out one more play before the half. Maybe we can pop something or spring something. I doubt it, but we'll give it a try here. Pistol look for the first time. Going to hand it off to Kellum. He doesn't get anything, and we'll go into halftime with a 13-7 lead. So, my halftime thoughts here is our rushing game is definitely doing what it's supposed to do. 110 yards total on the ground. If we can, I feel like we should run it to the outside a lot more in this second half because that's what's done us the most justice. Yes, we scored a touchdown, powering it up the middle, but on the outside, we've been able to find the corner a lot more than piercing the middle of the field. On defense, we played really good defense. Our pass rush has been phenomenal. I'm not mad at it. Our secondary has come down and made a lot of good tackles in the open field, and we've only given up 7 points. So I think if we keep playing how we're playing on both sides of the ball, we could walk away with a win here, albeit probably a low scoring. But who cares as long as it's a dub. Here we go. Jack Shields going to bring his guy in motion, dropping back, has a wide open receiver on the seam, sheds a tackle before he goes down, and that's not how we wanted to start that one. It looks like Brian McCoy was on that seam, but he just was a lesser athlete, and the receiver was able to get a couple steps on him, and it was a great pass by Jack Shields, damn near perfect. Here we go, Shields with plenty of time. Eventually something's going to come open, and it does. So I had just praised our defensive line on how much pressure we got and stuff like that. And here we are, back-to-back plays with little to no pressure on the quarterback here. So Shields on the 1st and goal here, delivering on a slant, and that is 6 points. And that is a very easy scoring drive. 3 passes off of 3 plays, no pressure whatsoever. And just like that, the Bulls are up 14-13. Bullock is going to hand it off to Marquise Williams, getting it started with him, and he picks up a respectable 7 yards. So not a bad start on that first play for the Akron Zips here, looking for an answer. Going to fake it here, and that is plenty of room to operate here, and that is a nice move, shedding a tackle, Taj Bullock. And I say he's not the greatest athlete, but every now and again, he can do things like that for his offense. And that is probably the best run he's had all season. This time we give it off to Marquise Williams. He only picks up 1 yard. So it will be 2nd and 9 for the Zips here. We'll see what they cook up here. Split back look this time. Dropping back, trying to set up a screen. He has it out to Kellum. Kellum tries to spin move, but it is a nice defensive stop by number 45 in the open field for the Bulls. So it'll be 3rd and 6. And we will see if we can convert here. Trips to the right of Bullock. He's going to send Kellum in motion. Dropping back. Had a wide open receiver there. He does get it to King, but it looked like Israel Pope came wide open. And had we just settled to hit Pope, that would have been an easy first down. But we will go for it here on 4th and 1. Sidney Kellum in motion once more. Bullock dropping back. Should have stayed in the pocket. Should have stayed in the pocket. Tries to deliver that one crossbody. Nothing's there. If I would have just stepped up into the pocket, it's probably a first down because I would have probably been able to either just run for that 1 yard or find an open guy. With that being said, the Bulls take over with a 1-point lead, and they are going to hand it off to their back, who makes a move and who has space and picks up an incredible first down. I say incredible, but really there was absolutely no one out there. That's probably the easiest first down you can get on the ground as the Bulls continue to gash us, trying to bring an all-out blitz there. It works to some extent as Jack Shields gets that one off, but it only picks up 2. So we were gashed by the run beforehand, but we do hold them to only 2 as they tried to use the turbo offense. So at least we stopped the onslaught there, or potential onslaught. Handing it off once more, and that is a gain of 6 yards. A.J. Henderson, 9 carries, 92 yards. He has picked us apart here today, to say the least. Here we go. Henderson in the backfield along with Shields at the quarterback. He's going to send Henderson to his left. Shields dropping back. Going to find a wide open guy on the stop route there. Victor Snow just runs to the sticks, turns around. Easy pitch and catch. The Bulls continue to move the ball. Going to hand it off here to Henderson once more. He does pick up a respectable 4 yards. Henderson approaching the 100-yard mark here. This time, Lamar Sperling is in the backfield. Jack Shields is going to bring a receiver in motion, going to fake it, and he is hit and fumbles the football, and it is also recovered. So it looks like we brought our guy, Darian Lewis, on a safety blitz, and Darian Lewis hasn't been heard from all game. We bring him on a safety blitz, trying to get him involved, and boy, does he ever get involved as he lays the hammer pause on Jack Shields, forcing the fumble and recovers it. So the trifecta, the hit, sack, fumble, and recovery there by Darian Lewis, getting the ball back to his offense as C.J. Bazile wraps up the ball carrier for no gain there. 2nd and 10 for Bullock in this offense. Split back look out of the shotgun this time. Bullock dropping back, looking for anyone. He does find Jordan Simmons in the flats, and he's going to pick up 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. Duos to the right of Bullock this time. It is Kellum and Marquise Williams. Dropping back, going to deliver it to Israel Pope. Israel Pope hasn't done much today, but he does convert the first down right there. Flex bone look. Going to give it to Simmons. He picks up 3. Simmons, 29 yards on 9 attempts today. Probably the most attempts he's gotten all season. Wouldn't say that he's made the most of it, but it is what it is there. Here we go. Duos to the left. Speed option look for Bullock. Bullock has a lot of room to operate, and he's going to pick up a first down. And again, as I stated, Bullock can do that for you. He's not going to make a lot of guys miss and things like that in the open field, but he does have enough speed to get out there and get you some yards. Here we go. Bullock bringing a guy in motion. Speed option look again. Bullock on the keeper once more, and he's going to pick up another gain of 7 yards. Bullock, 9 carries, 68 yards, and I think he is leading all rushers right now in this game. Flex bone look once more. Going to fake it to Simmons, and I believe Bullock lost a yard that time. But 3rd and 4 is still manageable here, and we will see what the Zips can do to try and pick up this first down. They choose to go with the duos, look to the right, twins to the right. Bullock dropping back, looking for a receiver. There's nothing there. He throws it right to the defender as he's getting hit. That is intercepted, and that is Sean Dolak who gets that interception. We are able to get a stop, however, and we get the ball back as Kellum picks up a solid gain of about 11 or 12 yards there. And we are still down 14-13. But we are lucky that disastrous interception didn't turn into points. As we hand it off to Kellum once again, he picks up 7 yards. So it looks like this front seven is starting to get softened up here, And that's what usually happens as Marquise Williams sheds a guy off of him, but only gets back to the line of scrimmage. But that's one of the points of this offense. When you're running all these option looks and things like that, the defense usually can't hold up on that during a full game. So they start to get softened up and you start to pick up bigger gains. That's the idea. Bullock dropping back, going to deliver, and that is an excellent catch. Thrown behind the receiver, I believe that was Newell, but he's able to corral it, and that's a first down. We're going to hand it off to Kellum. Kellum with another first down carry. This time, flex bone look again. Fake it to Simmons. We're going to give it to Marquise Williams on the counter. He picks up 7 yards. New life seems to have been breathed into this offense. We're going to hand it off to Kellum. He finds the corner. He chooses to stay in bounds and pick up a couple more. First and goal for the Akron offense as the momentum is starting to build. Now operating from the 9. First and goal. Going to hand it off. And that is, I'm not sure who that is on the carry. But he picks up a gain of about 7 yards there. So number 28 on the carry. He hasn't gotten much attempts this season, but he makes the most of that carry there. I formation this time for the Akron Zips offense. Gonna pitch it out to Jordan Simmons. There's a defender stoning him. Waiting on him was the defender, and he sticks him, and that's going to be a loss. We fake it this time. Stops and pops, and that is 6 points to our tight end, Newell, who brings in the difficult pass. From the looks of it after the play action, it looked like there was nothing going to be there for Bullock. He decides to give his very talented tight end an opportunity anyway, one-on-one coverage, and it proves to be the right decision as Newell posts up the defender, shields him off, and brings that one in. And we will take the lead here and hopefully go up by a touchdown as we try and go for 2 points here. I formation look. Play action. There's a defender there waiting. Bullock decides to step up into the pocket. He is going to go down. We don't get the 2 points, but nonetheless, it was the best decision that Bullock could make there. They hand the ball off to Lamar Sperling, I believe, and he doesn't get a whole lot there. So here we go. They're going to send their guy in motion here. Going to deliver it to the back, but the defender's there waiting for him. And he goes down as Paul Lewis plants him into the ground. And that goes absolutely nowhere. What can Buffalo do here? 3rd and 9, time ticking down, just over 3 minutes remaining in this ball game. They're going to try and hand it off to Henderson on the draw play. He doesn't get much there. He is over 100 yards after that carry, or I think he was over 100 yards before that carry. But the Bulls will be forced to punt it away, and they'll have to try and play defense and get one more stop. Golden back to return, has some space, nice move. Ultimately doesn't get much, but Bullock in this offense will start from the 25-yard line. Bullock, he's going to hand it off to Marquise Williams. Can he find the corner? He does. He picks up 3. Looked like it had a chance to go for more. Doesn't, but it's still a positive gain, and we continue to move this clock. Duos out of the shotgun look this time. Going to hand it off to Marquise Williams once more. He only picks up 1 yard. As we inch toward the 2-minute timeout here. As the Zips are up 19-14, 2 minutes left in the ball game. Flexbone look. Looks like we're going to drop back to try and pass. And we find Newell on a huge first down conversion. Buffalo really needed a stop there. They don't get it, and we have an opportunity to run the clock out here. But look at this. Bullet trying to drop back and throw it. He fumbles the football. Luckily, we recover it. What in the hell are we doing there? I don't know, but we are lucky to get the ball back. 2nd and 23, just run the ball. I think we were trying to really put this one away there. Doesn't work out, but we do give it to Marquise Williams. He makes a move. He powers up and sheds another tackle, and the Bulls are forced to burn their last time out. However, it is 3rd and 11 as we will try and convert this behind the sticks, something we definitely don't want to do. More than likely, we'll just keep it on the ground and let the time continue to move because Buffalo has no more timeouts. And that's what we'll do. We hand it off to Kellum. There's nothing there. Matter of fact, he loses a yard. But we can run this time down here. We run it down a little bit. Buffalo gets the ball back with about a minute 8 remaining. They try and deliver it across the field there. That's not there, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Dropping back to throw. That was a long throw. I feel like had I clicked on the defender, I could have stepped in front of that and intercepted it. But it is a 1st down for the Buffalo Bulls as they decide to spike it. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Jack Shields and this Buffalo offense. So I am confident that we can stop them. They have proven they can throw the ball on us, but they haven't proven to be able to do it consistently. So here we go. Shields dropping back, has time, delivers it to the flats. That one is incomplete as Golden Nelson is able to separate the receiver from the football. And I have been impressed with my defensive backs in the way that they've been able to rally to the ball and hit the wide receivers today. As Shields tries to deliver that one downfield, and that is knocked away, and that is Golden Nelson once again. So this guy's all over the field. Made a play on the left side. This time he's playing deep coverage on the right and knocks that one away. Shields has plenty of time. Finds a crossing receiver. He goes down quickly, but that is a 1st and 10. 37 seconds remaining. The Bulls have to get in the end zone. A field goal will not cut it. As Shields plants that one into the turf once again. 2nd and 10. Buffalo with a trio of wide receivers to the right. Dropping back. Shields delivers it across the middle, has a receiver once more. And back-to-back times, they're able to find that crosser coming from the right to the left in the middle of the field as they will spike it once more. 24 seconds left in this drama-filled 4th quarter. As you see, Bullock is 2nd in interceptions thrown this season. Tied for 2nd with 14. Here we go. Shields dropping back. What can we do? Oh, my goodness. I was out there. I read it really well with Joey Hunter, the linebacker, but the receiver cuts me off and brings that one in. I had a shot to put that one away. 10 seconds remaining. Shields dropping back. Has time. I come down on that receiver, and that is enough to get the sack. And this one is over. Don't know why we're running a play. Should have just kneeled it. But Kellum rips off a game. Kellum in the open field. He is off to the races. He stiff arms a guy. But that is an excellent run to put the icing on this game. Charles Kellum rips off a run. I wasn't sure why I ran that, but that's 55 yards for Kellum. I am kind of unsportsmanlike with that one, but I don't care. It's the MAC conference. We're looking to prove a point. We're trying to turn this program around. I wish we would have scored on that one. But an excellent win here, 19-14. As today, we just didn't make a whole lot of mistakes on offense, and I think that's ultimately what won us the game. Sure, we threw an interception. We did get lucky and recover a fumble as well, but luck is a part of the game. It's very much a part of football. We made the plays when we needed to. We made the stops when we needed to, and we win this ball game, man. So we double up on wins. Only have won 2 games, I believe, the last 2 seasons, and we have won 4 this season. So you can already say the season is a success. We take a look at the stats here. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the videos. I'm only getting a couple of views right now. That's to be expected. I'm not going to complain. You know, I'm playing the game. Might as well throw some content out there, see what happens. But until I see you guys in the next one, we are going into, I believe, the final game of the season against Northern Illinois. We won't make a bowl game, even if we win that. But the season has been a successful one so far, all things considering. Until next time, enjoy your day. Peace.